going down an elevator. Where's my... Oh, I'm here. Alright, on my floor. Oh, this is such a big elevator. Well, hello. It's not really a big elevator, but it's just, you know, 6 stories. I could fully program it. I did fully program this side, but I just can't be bothered fully programming the units that I put into it. And sorry this video hasn't come out earlier. I was planning to do one ages ago. I had it finished and everything. I just couldn't really be bothered. I'm showing you that later. But to my back, I couldn't really be bothered. And then I accidentally deleted the world when I was updating to 1.2. Likes for the fail. Likes for the fail, yeah. So, but that actually helped me a bit because I was able to study some more. I studied more on instant redstone capabilities and came up with some real better redstone functionality, and I made it symmetrical and everything. And the other one was completely matte white wool, so it was really, really confusing. This one's only slightly confusing. So this is the elevator. I've only programmed the 5 buttons on the bottom row here. And let's go to the middle floor. And on all the other floors, I've only programmed the buttons to go back down to the bottom floor to select the new floor. So I could do it. It's on the same basis as my very first piston elevator. As you see, it's rather fast considering, but that's going to go over 17 floors and takes around 3 seconds per floor. It adds up close to a minute to go up the whole thing, maybe, or something like that. I don't know exactly. But to go all the way up to the top floor on my final creation, now that's going to be epic. You got to admit. So you're thinking, how would I get so many things? Well, I did tell you I was using binary system, but I'm using 5-bit binary, so these are all the combinations I'm able to get. And every second wool block here is a floor, because I need an up and a down to go to that floor. But then you got to remember that the top and the bottom only need 1 floor each, only need 1 button each. So you add a extra. So what I would do was I would keep it on these 2 buttons here. Actually, the top and the bottom floor. So this one would be the top floor. This one would be the bottom, or something like that. I think with this one, I'll just check. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the bottom floor. I just can't really tell at the moment. I'd need to go into this and all that. Yeah, it's the... No. The bottom floor's completely zeros. What I'm using to significant zeros is torches, and 1s are the big blocks. So, this equals 0. This one equals 1. This one equals 2. This one equals 3. If you know binary-ishness, that would equal 1, then you add 1, 2, so that this row has 2 in it. This one has 1. This one has 4. So whatever is in this row, you add 4. So this row would add 2 equal 4. This row would equal 5. This row would equal 6. This row would equal 7. So it just goes up and up and up. And this row equals 8. And this row equals... Yeah, I can't really be bothered. But 16, I mean. This row equals 16. So the more binary you add, the larger numbers you can add up to. So if I put this into a calculator at the moment, I'd be able to add up to 16 the way they do it. But with the way I like to do it, I'll be able to add up to... Oh, let me think. So you have all this stuff, and it's not every button, it's every block is a number. And I forgot the number off the top of my head. I did do all the calculations before, but I just forgot the number off the top of my head, sorry. So, this is the epicness of the elevator. So, which floor do you want to go to? What's that? The top floor? Okay. Yeah, I put the top floor there, and then the second floor there, and then the third, and then the fourth, and then the... I failed, and then the fifth. And then it's meant to be the sixth, that's the top floor, but it's here. So, I failed like that. Well, it was because I was testing the sixth floor first. Trying to get the sixth floor to work first. See if it would work, and then I got the different stops working and all that. I didn't really need to do much glitch fixing, actually. Because I built it in the unit, separate, just before I did any of it. But, like, as you see in this white box unit thing, white rectangular prism, I built this, and then I MC edited it onto each other. All I had to do was fix instant redstone problems that I didn't intend, like the MC editor updating and torches floating in the air that I placed that I was meant to take out and stuff like that, and a bud switch thing that I didn't think of ever happening, and it did. So this orange, this green, and this green here are pointless at the moment. They're for the call button, and I am still working on that. That is one of the problems, but I just wanted to get this video out. I am going to try and con Beeblvox into featuring me, so I can get some more support, and some attention from maybe some better redstoners than I. Well, not than I, but, you know, hopefully C&B, like one of the best redstoners I know. C&B, Seth Bling, and Disco. Imagine what they would do if they all came together. Yeah, I just did this one just for fun. So, yeah, that's the elevator, and it is capable of going up to the heights that we require. All the redstone works, and it's instant, almost start straight away with my other design. If you saw it, took a while for the actual to kick in. This one kicks in at the exact same time on each floor because of, with the unit, I made it so that it would process information within the unit, relevant information like up and down is what it processes, and, well, it also processes stuff over there, and processes that information, sends it to a single signal splitter. You'll see why I did this when I do a tutorial, but I'm not going to do a tutorial until I get a partnership, because it's just going to be way too long. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to be a while. So, this is why I'm going to do this. You'll see why once I get the partnership. Yeah, the more likes, the more closer I'll get to partnership. And the unit processes everything. The only added thing I need to put in to this is RAM. And this is the RAM. It's very simple. RAM is one of the most simplest things I put in here. It's just storage units. This is my very, very first design. Well, not my very, very first. My very, very first was that 3-story one in the very first video on my channel, and it's not that good, if you know what I mean. But I thought it was quite an achievement, because at the time I thought I was the only one to have a 3-story elevator. But I saw later that other people did have a 3-story elevator. Slightly better, maybe, but now beat me. I got a 6-story elevator. That has capabilities of 17 stops. I should really say stops, because each floor I'm going to have at 3 floors per stop, because in order to be able to process the 5 bits of information, this bit tower, as I like to call it, processing tower, it takes a fair bit of room, a fair bit of empty space. I'm not much of a compactor, if you know what I mean, but I needed to make a compact version of this, so I did. And I tried to keep it as quick as I could, and I did succeed in that. And it gives you a nice quick time and everything to be able to do everything. So, that's it. See you guys later. And enjoy music cue now as I ride one more elevator. Where did I put it? Where did I park it? Because I didn't put any of the call buttons in. Here did I park it. This is where I park it. So, back down I go. Cue music now.